Hello everyone. Going to go over the Diablo 4 patch notes for the halfway balance update. Got a lot of information coming in. Payback on Spiritborn is getting a huge 25% buff. I don't know if you guys have ever played a Payback build out, but Payback can actually go up to 300% on each of the 100% of each of the buckets that it dips into, because it can also become a core skill, which can also become a basic skill with the Rod of Kapaleke. So there's 3 damage pulls right there. That's going to be the build that I'm going to go for payback as soon as the balance update comes in. And then the big ticker is Barbarian. 65%. 68%. Huge. I mean, look at that. Hammer of the Ancients, the crowd pleasing, fan favorite, build out, upheaval. Not a lot of people know about it. Upheaval is a very strong ability. It's actually the highest DPS base that you can get. Hammer of the Ancients, I think, has a couple of aspects that make it a little bit better, but it's fun build, very fun build. Down with the Druid, I can't say enough how fun Pulverize is. Pulverize is a very fun build. I mean, how much better can you get, just running around smashing everything? It's like Hammer of the Ancients for a druid, hand down. That's what it feels like. And now that Staff of the Crone is getting this update, look at this. Now is also a Storm skill and also cast Storm Strike. Claw and Storm Strike gain 250% damage. Now, there are a couple of builds and stuff like that out there that you can literally use the Nature's Fury key passive, and you can literally spam every basic ability except for Maul. I think Maul is one of the only ones that doesn't have it, but all the other ones. So you're casting like 4 different basic abilities every time. I don't know what to say about the Necromancer buff. The Golem getting a damage sacrifice bonus, I don't get it. It goes pretty much against any build that's out there for minions for a Necromancer, unless this 25% buff is enough to make you go, okay, I don't want to sacrifice the Golem. Could be. Maybe you can get the Bone Golem to taunt, and then they attack him. The mages attack the guys that are attacking the Golem. Yada yada yada. Rogue, I still have fun with Rogue. I build out one build in particular every year that goes underneath the radar, because the last 3 years it hasn't really properly functioned as it once did. But now I can attest that Andy's Puncture Rogue is back. It is very strong. There's a new shadow aspect out there that also makes the shadow damage do damage over time. So it's something to think about. I haven't really found a place for the aspect on Andy's Puncture with it being poison and cold, but shadow and cold twisting blades, there's something there. I've been messing around with it. Haven't figured it out yet, but I'll let you guys know. For the Sorcerer, Meteor. I mean, have you guys seen a percentage size, max size Meteor? Like, it's insane. Like, 2 of them can cover your screen. And then you have like thousands of other little meteorites coming in as well. It's pretty cool. Just a lot of stuff to be able to do. Frozen Orbit got a buff since they nerfed the amulet and stuff, and they nerfed the living crap out of Lightning Spear. It's kind of given a bad taste in the sorcerer community, from what I've heard from people. So they got a little bit of a buff. The aspect of Frozen Memories, Avalanche now does 100% increased damage on that one. So you're getting 60% from the key passive. So now that's a total of 160% damage increase. Could be something to play off of the Hydra. Could be something to play off the Hydra. That's all I can really say about it. That's where I would go with it. The other stuff, a lot of quality of life updates. One in particular that I liked the most was the Forgotten Wisdom affix for the Nightmare Dungeons. Now the moats will be split amongst the party. So whoever gets it, everybody gets it. I think that they should add that on to the dungeons as far as the Obdicite goes. because you can get twice as many dungeons done, especially the escalating, which gives you a lot of Obdicite now. I think I'm getting more Obdicite from the dungeons than I am from the Helltide, but that's just stuff that you go through with it. Hopefully that they'll figure that out and really either give. I believe they're going to redo the Infernal Hordes, which this could be a build up for it, having the escalating dungeons. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But yeah, that's how it's going there. A lot of the other stuff is just bugs that people were running into. The gateway would unexpectedly close during a wander into flames. That was always like the weird thing. Like I don't know if you guys ever picked up on it, but the guy that was in between the little crack over there in the map, and there was like a hot lava in there. I always wondered what was going on with that. So I'm glad that they came and brought that into the storyline. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I will link the patch notes in the bottom so you guys can see it, and let's go.